Hello and welcome to Take 10. At the time that this reflection is due to go live, we have just 48 hours left to the year 2020. When my mum was alive, she and I would often sit up late on New Year's Eve with our glass of Baileys to bring in the new year together. My mum would often be a little bit sad to say goodbye to an old year. But I, on the other hand, was always excited. My outlook on life was and is 1 year, 365 opportunities. Around this time of year, people often make New Year's resolutions, especially here in the West. Those kinds of things are often based around I am going to eat less, I'm going to drink less, I'm going to exercise more. But very often, sadly, those resolutions don't last much beyond the end of January. Now, after the year that we've had, I doubt there are many people who are sad to say goodbye to 2020. But my question is this: what have we learned? What have we learned through this time? I'm a firm believer in taking time to stop and evaluate, because if we don't do that, we are effectively just like a hamster on a wheel going round and round. It may be that we're quite happy on the wheel and we actually don't want to get off. But it may also be that with the perpetual motion, we don't know how to get off. So I've just got a couple of questions for you, a little list of questions, which I hope will prompt you to take some time to reflect and to evaluate as we leave 2020 and enter a brand new year and all that it may hold. Ask yourself, where am I in life? Am I fulfilled and effective in what I am doing and where I am? Am I doing what I love? Am I pursuing those things which I'm truly passionate about? Am I spending sufficient time with the people that I love, with those most precious to me? Have I been challenged to make changes in my life during this time? And if so, what are they and how do I go about them? Are there some realistic and reachable, achievable goals that I can set myself in this coming year? And finally, are there things I need to let go of? That might be something very practical, like a task that you could hand over and delegate to somebody else. Or it may be about a need to forgive someone and allow not just them, but yourself to truly move on. I just want to close this reflection with a poem by Nadine Stair. It says this: if I had my life to live over again, I'd dare to make more mistakes next time. I'd relax, I'd limber up. I'd be sillier than I've been this trip. I would take fewer things seriously. I would take more chances. I'd eat more ice cream and less beans. I would perhaps have more actual troubles and fewer imaginary ones. You see, I'm one of those people who was sensible and sane, hour after hour and day after day. Oh, I've had my moments, but if I had to do it over again, I'd have more of them. In fact, I'd try to have nothing else, just moments. One after another, instead of living so many years ahead each day. I've been one of those persons who never goes anywhere without a thermometer, a hot water bottle, a raincoat, and a parachute. If I could do it again, I would travel lighter than I have. If I had to live my life over, I would start going barefoot earlier in the spring and stay that way later in the fall. I would go to more dances, I would ride more merry-go-rounds, and I would pick more daisies. I hope that you take time to stop, to evaluate, and I hope that this year ahead is one filled with adventures and discoveries beyond your wildest dreams. Be true to yourself this year. And do please join me for our reflection next week entitled Purpose Driven Life. Happy 2021.